Have you seen your Twitter reaction video?
Quarterback. Stinks. Stinks. Can't make a play from the pocket. He stinks.
Now multiply that times like however many people are in that locker room. So I'm going to go Jets on this one.
Hey everybody, I'm Brandon Tierney. This is Week 12 of Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is, brought to you by BetMGM. Now, pretty simple. Each week, two of the internet's sharpest sports minds compete against each other to make you a little extra scratch. We'll find the best bets for Week 12. I'll decide who earns the cash. At the end of the show, we'll throw down one big bet for Sunday's Packers-Eagles game at night. Now, last week, Kyle lost his bet to Lauren, so he had to tweet something to Lauren's choosing. Let's see what she made him do. All right, Lauren, good selection. Got to pay off those bets. Keep them moving. Nicely done, guys. All right, first up, competitor. This guy's been on the show a couple times. I know him. He likes to throw his things around. He hit me something with St. John's the other night, and he was right, by the way. He was right. Kenny's back in the house. What's happening, buddy?
Not much, man. Feels good to be back on the show with you, BT.
Nice.
Yeah.
You ready to roll?
Oh, I'm ready. More than ready.
You making that scratch? You on a nice little heater or a little...
No, I've been on a heater. How are you feeling, though, after that punt return touchdown? My guys got the edge there.
Just check my Twitter account. The instant reaction tell you all you need to know. Not good. But other than that, I'm good. Good to have you back. Now
I like my chances.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, he's cocky. But so is she, especially throwing a ball. Callie Bundy is in the house, and she's brimmed with confidence. Callie the athlete.
That's
Welcome
right.
to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. That might be my new handle, Callie the athlete.
You throw footballs. You played softball in college, right?
Yeah. I played soccer, basketball, softball, Division I softball in college, and now I throw footballs on the internet.
And get paid to do it?
And get paid to do it.
I love it. There's stakes on the show, just so you know. Not like the Instagram stuff where if you have 10 bad throws, you can edit it out and then get one good one. We're playing for something. So what are we playing for today, Callie? Tell us.
Since trick shots are my thing, I think the loser has to do a trick shot video, but using their non-dominant hand.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, his dominant hand's not even that good.
Yeah,
I like this.
But I'd rather do the trick shots than, she's obviously a model on Instagram too. It's better than me getting in like a bikini on the beach or something. So thank God we're not doing that.
No. He would actually do it too. This guy. He probably would. All right, let's get to the game. Here we go. Let's go. It's on. All right, here we go, guys. We call quick fire now. Listen, because you didn't hear all the other things last time. We got a lot here. So, guys, I built, all right, a 4-leg money line parlay on BetMGM, all right, plus 515. So, for $30, which team's gonna ruin it for me? All right, we have 4 options. So the Bucks minus 175 at Cleveland, the Ravens minus 200 at the Jaguars. We've got the Broncos. God, Russell Wilson, what a mess that offense is. Yikes, they're gross. You can't even watch them. Broncos minus $135 at Carolina, or Seattle minus 200 against the very strange, tough to read Raiders team. Kenny, you're up first. Which one's gonna bust it?
I got to go with the Seahawks here. I know the Seahawks have looked pretty good. Geno Smith actually, he's been balling this year.
He's been
which
playing very well.
I said week 1 when we first did the show. I said he was
going
to ball out.
Now,
the receipts are coming.
You did say that.
Yeah, right. As bad as the Broncos have looked, the defense is impeccable, right? Like if the Broncos, if they were averaging 18 points a game, they would be like 9-1 this year. So I think the defense will be able to keep them in that game against Baker and the Panthers. So
it's a good read.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Raiders here. I think the Raiders are due for a little positive regression. Okay,
all right. The Raiders, the quarterback's been very passionate. The head coach was given an assurance he'll be back. So we'll see if they stick with that. Callie, you heard what Kenny's doing here. Which of the 4 do you think will bust my parlay?
I just want to go on the record and say that before he even opened his mouth hole, I was already thinking Seattle.
Based on
my gut feeling.
The gut and the numbers are lining up today.
On you.
Sensitive theme here, guys. Kenny spits out a ton of numbers, and Callie says, that's what I'm feeling. But sometimes it works.
It works a lot for me. It's how I lived my whole life.
All right, not a bad thing. Got that intuition. So you're going to stick with Seattle?
I am.
Okay.
Because again, he just backed it.
Got it. You know what, guys? That was good chemistry, good teamwork. You hit the numbers, you go gut, 30 bucks a piece, both on the board. Okay?
I feel like she copied up.
Bit,
you don't reward the cheater in school, like, for copying the test answers.
We'll try to make it feel
Listen, if we could review the tape when he says, when you opened your mouth to say your answer, my face went, because I was like, that's what I was going to say. Watch the tape back.
Number 2, guys. Now we move up to 40 bucks. All right, so for 40 bucks, if a standard turducken weighs 10 pounds, all right, how many turduckens can Aaron Donald bench press? Price is Right rules. So if you go over, you lose. You're first.
Aaron Donald.
This is actually fairly easy. It's not that hard to do
Pure
the math.
muscle.
Yeah, beast.
Absolute beast.
You know he's throwing up. I mean, you just start at 300, so you already have 30 turduckens.
Yeah.
So you start there as a baseline.
37 turduckens.
Okay, which would be 370 pounds. How many turduckens for you?
It's got to be higher than that. I mean,
well, you tell me.
In my heyday, I benched 400 pounds one time. So
okay.
Allegedly.
There's videos. Check the tape. I got to say 50.
Oh, you know what? Oh, man, you're not going to like this answer. You are closer, but you're also one over. It's actually 49.
Oh my
but
God.
Since you're over by one measly turducken, you lose. Somehow she got 40. All right, you're up 70 to 30. Number 3, guys. Here we go. All right, so, Callie, you're up 50 bucks. What 2 NFL teams always play on Thanksgiving? I mean, come on.
Cowboys.
Yep. We're halfway home. And no partial credit here. You're going to have to get them both.
Green Bay?
Close. In terms of the cold, they actually usually win. But Detroit.
Oh. I was tuning in to watch Detroit on Thanksgiving. For the love of God.
All right, guys. No blood. Callie did not know about Detroit. Little history lesson. Close. Same conference, same division, NFC North. She said Green Bay. It's Detroit. No points. 70 for you. You're still on 30. Let's keep it moving. This one's for big money for 60. Calling the props. Let's go. Let's go. Prop time. Here we go. Oh, look at that thing. I'll tell you, we spared no budget here. Look at right from the Price is Right set. All right, here's what we're doing, guys. I'm going to ask you to name 8 players from one of the teams on this wheel in 30 seconds. Kenny, you've got to do it. Callie, you've got to spin it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's rock it.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
8 players, you said?
8 players from the team that it lands on.
8's a lot.
That's a pretty potent spin right there.
Lot.
Maybe it'll stop like Christmas. All right, here we go. Chargers, Broncos, Bills, Steelers, Saints.
Oh, that's
all
tough.
Right.
That is tough.
Hold on. 30 seconds up on the board. Kenny, can you go with 8 Saints?
Andy Dalton, Taysom Hill, Jameis Winston, Chris Olave, Jarvis Landry, Alvin Kamara.
6. 6. Punters, kickers, defensive corners. 6.
Lattimore.
Lattimore. Sure. 7.
And
he's going to get this. 13 seconds left. 10. Uh-oh.
Michael Thomas.
There you go. He's been banged up for a long time.
I couldn't think of his name. He's been so irrelevant.
He has not played a whole lot. You're right. From a fantasy point of view, he went from being the man to being almost invisible in like 2 years. So, all right. Nice job. All right, guys. Let's get a little scoreboard look. 90 to 70. Kenny's up by 20. Good, tight contest so far. Next segment, Season of Thanks. A little different to fit the season, obviously, the holiday. So let's pretend we're all sitting around just kind of chilling out. We ate, we're thankful, we're appreciative, and I want to know from each of you guys, and it's a big one. This one's going to be for $75. I want to know what NFL-themed story you are most thankful for so far. Callie, you're up first.
All right, listen, you might not like this answer, but if you're smart, you'll know that it's the right answer.
Okay.
And I actually asked this question to my followers like 2 weeks ago because I didn't have the answer. And my answer is that there isn't a great storyline yet, like at all. Like there's nothing like super interesting that's happening yet. Like there's been kind of stuff that's like, ooh, hey, that might get interesting. And then boom, squash, done, right?
Nothing
like
that's really pulled you in.
There's nothing that's really pulled me in where I'm like, man, I gotta sit down and I gotta watch this play. I gotta watch this happen. I gotta do this. It's like, and everybody's like, oh, it's the NFL, blah, blah. They don't just get a pass because it's the NFL. Like, you gotta earn my viewership.
It's an interesting way to go about it here. Like, usually we have a Brady element or some historical, statistical season from Tua has been good, but And Mahomes has been good, but not quite what he was a couple of years ago. That is not great. Nobody's undefeated right now. Eagles lost. Interesting angle.
Even Brady himself a few weeks ago was quoted saying, "I've been watching a lot of really bad football."
Did say that. He did. Okay.
Facts.
All right. Good job. Kenny, do you have anything to... Any retort on that? You're a big football fan?
Yeah. I was going to say the fact that the Patriots are 2-0 against the Jets, but I don't want to get docked points like you did the one time.
Points.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want that. So
that's not the angle.
You know, being a professional sports bettor, I would have to say the fact that the public is just getting absolutely smoked this year in the NFL. Like prior to last night, I hit 12 straight primetime games. So, you know, anytime the public is getting crushed, that's very good for guys like myself. So, probably that I'm having a very good NFL season in terms of betting.
Look at this guy. I love it.
That's the storyline.
I love it.
That's the storyline.
That's pretty creative.
And you also left out what happened prior to last night. What happened to last night?
Well, last night I lost. I had the Cardinals. Big egg on my face.
I actually had the Cardinals too.
Yeah.
He's like this. Spotlight. Meet me. Not bad. I mean, if you could fade the public, it's generally a smart thing to do. And this is a gambling-themed show. It's a tough decision right here. It's a tough call. I still got to go with Kenny here, though. I have to. 75 bones. He is having himself a big-time season. He's winning. It's been a really topsy-turvy year. Props for the victorious path so far. And props for having the ego to bring it up on the show.
I said do the smart thing. That is not the smart thing. And you literally just gave it because Kenny's own personal storyline? That's how the show is run
I'll
here?
tell you another thing about the show you don't know. I can deduct points just because I want to.
Deduct all your points once.
All right, here we go.
I will walk away from any table at any time. That is how I roll.
All right. And despite the protests, 75 for Kenny. Let's keep it moving. All right, guys, here's the scoreboard. Kenny's starting to pull away. I hope you have a little rally in you there, Callie. 165-70. Any words of encouragement? Any words of diss? Anything you want to get out here?
I mean, she better step up.
Yeah.
She was talking a big game before the show.
Yeah.
And it's not translating.
Okay. All I'm going to say, second opinion.
Okay.
Second opinion.
We call it take two, guys. Next round, take two. Here's how it works. I'm going to throw out two marquee matchups for this weekend coming up. You guys are going to give me your take on each game, what you like, what you don't like. Could be a prop. Throw it any direction you want. Give me a good bet. Whichever one I like more, based on your reasoning, you will get the points, $50. Kenny, you're up first. Bengals, -1.5 at Tennessee.
This is like a weird line. Feels a little trappy. Titans have looked very good. And, you know, even looking back to last year, I feel like the Titans are just continuously disrespected in the betting market, right? Like 3.5-point underdogs versus the Packers. The Packers looked like shit this year.
Yep.
Normally I would take the Bengals in that spot, but remembering back to last year's playoffs, the Bengals knocked the Titans out. So I think the Titans are going to be pretty fired up for this game. They're a better team on paper. Defense is elite, #1 against the run, top 15 in DVOA against the pass. So I like the Titans there in that spot.
Leaning on certainly stats, but the element of revenge as a part of the backdrop. Okay, Callie?
I'm going to go Bengals. They beat them in the playoffs last year. They've got their number, so I'm going Bengals.
So Kenny's up 165-70. This one's for 50. You know what? Just to be the fair-minded person that I am, I'm going to give you 25 apiece. I'm going to keep you on life support.
Wait. I don't want your peasant points.
Take the 25 and be happy. 25 for you, 25 for Kenny. Next up, this one's also worth 50. Callie is up first. I mean, you know my team. You know the scoreboard. You can't possibly mess this up. Bears +4.5 at the Jets.
I would take the Jets. They're going to be... Have you seen your Twitter reaction video?
Quarterback. Stinks. Stinks. Can't make a play from the pocket. He stinks.
I did.
Now multiply that times like however many people are in that locker room wanting to reverse that, right? Mm-hmm. So they're going to want to come out and represent.
I like where you're
going. Like, yes. So they're going to want to represent. So I'm going to go Jets on this one.
Latching onto the emotion of a painful defeat.
Absolutely.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it. Kenny, can you top that?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bears there.
Perfect.
Yeah, you lose. $50 for her. Here we go. Keep it moving.
I mean, all you got to do is look at the quarterback position. Justin Fields, night and day ahead of Zach Wilson. So
I don't even know if Zach's for sure playing.
He shouldn't be.
I would start him because Chicago's defense is pretty weak. It's a soft landing spot. If you're ever going to get the kid right, this is a week to get him right. But if he doesn't play well, you got to hook him quick. All right, but I'm still going to go with my girl Callie with a 50 spot here because quite frankly, she said the Jets, and she also needs it. All right, guys, home stretch. Let's go. Money time. Kenny leading the way. 190, 145 for Callie. Good matchup. It's tight as we jump into the big one, final round. So, guys, with your bankroll that I just identified, all right, you're now going to put your money where your mouth is. Obviously, we do this every week on the show. Take some angles, something with the game that you like. We're talking about the Packers and the Eagles that you want to get behind. You have some positive energy for. It can be creative. It can be as basic as it gets. Kenny, start us up, pal. What are you doing?
So I'll put all 190 on the Packers +7. Aaron Rodgers, prime time. Like I was just saying, the public's been getting crushed in prime time. I already know they're going to be all over the Eagles at home. Coming off a few shaky games, right? They lose to the Commanders, almost lost to the Colts. I think Rodgers covers easily, and I wouldn't be shocked if they win that game outright.
Wow.
I think the Eagles have started to regress a little, and we're starting to see some holes in the defense, right? Yeah, I think Rodgers can cover the 7.
Okay, I can see that, giving Rodgers 7 to work with. All right, I got you. Callie, which way you go?
Yeah, I feel like 46.5 for the over is high for this game. Like with Rodgers, he's kind of struggling still. He hasn't really found his groove. Same thing with the Eagles that Kenny Bets Big was spewing just now. So I'm actually going to put, I'm going to do 100 on under 46.5.
Got it. Hundo there.
Yep.
A little bit of a conservative play. I thought you were a little bit, a little more adventurous than that, but I guess not.
I just like to, do the unexpected. See how you were like already playing into like, oh, she's going to be this way.
I expected, yeah.
And then I was like, hit you with like, ooh,
a little
conservative.
Surprise. That's true. All right. Kenny Bets Big, always back in the house. Love it. Callie, good work, kid. Good job. That'll just about wrap it up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below with all your locks for the week. I know you guys have a couple. Make sure to head over to thegameday.com for the latest offers from BetMGM. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Enjoy the games, the food, and we'll see you next week right here on the show. Bye-bye.